Hello, very good evening.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking me. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
How was your weekend? What did you do?
Nothing new. My monotonous routine, going to
Okay.
tuition and
Ah,
completing holiday homework and helping my
okay.
siblings as well to complete holiday homework. And
Okay.
these are the things I do.
Okay. All right. And how long does your vacation last?
My vacation will last till 30th of June and my school will
Hmm.
reopen on 1st of July.
Okay. So are you looking forward to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Wonderful. And what else are you looking forward to once your school reopens?
First of all, I'm looking forward for meeting my friends, and the
Hmm.
other thing is that to learn new things, that new
Hmm.
session in new sessions, what new topics we'll explore.
Hmm. Hmm.
So these are
Okay.
the things I'm excited about.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Good to know that. Okay. All right. So today's topic is
Yes,
another
ma'am.
interesting one
Yes, ma'am.
because we will try to understand who is a miser and who is a spendthrift,
Friendship. Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay. So, what have you learned about in terms of spending or spending money on anything? What have you learned or what have your parents taught
Okay, ma'am.
you? Hmm.
First of all, that I should not spend money on unnecessary things. That
Hmm.
I should spend things on what are my needs, not wants.
Hmm.
Because until and unless I earn my own money, then I
Hmm.
can purchase my wants, but I can only purchase my needs until I don't get my until I don't earn my own money.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
first thing is that, and the other thing is that if you get some money from any elders as a pocket money, or
Hmm.
also
Hmm.
on festivals we get some
Hmm.
money, so we
Correct.
should not
Hmm.
use it at the moment. We should
Hmm.
save it. For
Hmm.
example, if
Hmm.
we got some 1,000 rupees and we just spend it on unnecessary things, so it will
Hmm.
not be helpful. But if I
Hmm.
save that 1,000 rupees and
Hmm.
may till till I make some big amount, for example
Hmm.
5,000,
Hmm.
and I
Hmm.
purchase something which is necessary for me and
Hmm.
it will be useful. So then
Hmm.
it is a fruitful thing that I am using my money which I
Hmm.
got, so it is benefiting me. So
Hmm.
these are the
Hmm.
things, and one more
Hmm.
thing is that
Hmm.
if you spend money, do it in
Hmm.
a balanced way, not too
Okay.
less, not too
Hmm.
much,
Hmm.
because I have seen that if we spend money that we think that this product is very cheap, so
Hmm.
and on this website this is costly, so we should
Hmm.
purchase on the website which is cheap. But
Hmm.
at that time, sometimes we get also fraud, and we get
Hmm.
scammed as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
these are the things I
Correct.
have learned till now.
Correct. Absolutely. Wonderful. The last point, especially that you said that when we think twice
Yes,
on
ma'am.
spending for a product, right?
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of times we get carried away by the price, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And whether we have noticed it or not, whenever we are shopping online or offline, the first thing that we always check is the price tag,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Or online, automatically our eyes goes down to the price,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And a lot of times what we do is we tend to compromise
Yes, ma'am.
compromise with the quality of the product or
Yes, ma'am.
service,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So because of this compromise we may end up spending twice
Yes,
on
ma'am.
the same thing, right?
Yes,
On the
ma'am.
same product or service,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So instead, we could have just considered that price for once and we could have bought a
Yes, ma'am.
more quality
Yeah.
proof product or
Yes, ma'am.
service, right?
Yes,
Excellent.
ma'am.
Wonderful. Good points that you shared and to keep in mind for a long term. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now coming to the aspects of earning money. right? You are yet to earn money, you are yet to be financially independent, right? But what is your understanding of earning money? How do you think it works? Is it easy or is it challenging? Do you think we require some sort of skills or capability to earn? What are your opinion on these?
Okay, ma'am. So first of all, I don't think that there is any age to earn, because I have
Hmm.
seen many young students who are earning, who are in fifth grade or fourth grade, by doing freelancing and other
Hmm.
things, and
Hmm.
and I think that we require skill.
Hmm.
Even though it is a singing skill or any skill, it
Hmm.
is any skill is required, because we need to make an effort uh, for earning money. For
Hmm.
example, if a person is doing trading,
Hmm.
and in that it is also required, the skill is required analytical skills to
Hmm. Hmm.
analyze the graphs. Because if
Hmm.
we'll not analyze the graphs, so
Hmm.
we don't know that the market will go, there will be a rise in market, or there
Hmm.
will be a decrease. So
Hmm.
these, I think that skill is very necessary in today's world to
Hmm.
earn money, because
Hmm.
if we don't have any skill, we'll not get any work, and it will be hard for us to earn money. For
Hmm.
example, if a person is teaching English, so their
Hmm.
English skills is helping them to earn. So
Hmm.
I think that skill is very important,
Hmm.
and there is no age to earn,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
if we have any innovative idea or any
Hmm.
innovative thing that I know that it will work and it will be successful, so I
Hmm.
can launch that idea whenever, even though I'm young, and I will be able to earn.
Hmm.
So I think
Hmm.
that this is my view on anyone can earn money, but skills
Hmm.
are required.
Excellent, wonderful. But when it comes to the point where you said that age is just a number to earn
Yes,
money, right? Now, let's say if somebody starts when they are extremely young, but they may
yes,
have innovative ideas, like you said, or they may have some wonderful ideas that they would like to execute. But do
yes, ma'am.
you think that will make it challenging for that student to study, or could it become a form of a distraction considering that now they've started to earn money? Do you think that they'll get diverted?
Actually, it depends on the person.
Hmm.
It varies from person to person. If
Hmm.
that student who is
Hmm.
earning money, so
Hmm.
if they want to learn, and so they will not be distracted. But
Hmm.
if, for example, they are thinking that I'm earning money, there's no need to study, so of course
Hmm.
they'll be distracted and they'll not be able to learn, and in future maybe
Hmm.
their product is not more in popular in market, and it is
Hmm.
not being sold. So
Hmm.
in future
Hmm.
they will not get any other
Hmm.
opportunities.
Hmm.
But if the student is thinking that if I am successful, I'm earning a
Hmm.
little bit of money, a side
Hmm.
income, and
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
able to contribute in my
Hmm.
school's tuition fees and other
Hmm.
things, so it's a
Hmm.
very good thing. And I
Hmm.
will also learn new things as well, maybe to
Hmm.
develop new products as well. So
Hmm.
these
Hmm.
are my views, but it depends on the person. It varies from
Hmm.
person to person.
Hmm. Right. Absolutely. Yes. It differs from person to person. And most importantly, should we need to keep reminding ourselves
Yes,
what
ma'am.
is our aim or how do we plan on using the money that we
Yes,
would
ma'am.
be earning, right?
Yes,
We
ma'am.
should not deviate from our goals or
Yes.
plans that we have set, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How do you plan on earning money for yourself? What would you want to do in future?
Okay. First of
Hmm.
all, I would do trading. I'm
Hmm.
interested in trading, stock market, exchange,
Hmm.
and the
Hmm.
other thing is that using my English speaking skills to teach
Hmm.
others.
Hmm.
And one more thing is that maybe building an online platform or an offline
Hmm.
platform for
Hmm.
for many skills, such as
Hmm. Hmm.
singing or dancing,
Hmm.
any hobby that
Hmm.
anyone
Hmm.
wants to pursue. So
Mm,
these are my.
excellent. Wonderful. I'm so happy that all your ideas or most of your ideas seems to be helping
Yes.
people of your community or anybody who has the capability.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. Very good. I'm so happy to hear that. Apart from these, do you think you would be able to earn money in any other way?
In any other way, for example,
Hmm.
if I want to
Hmm.
teach anybody any subject,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
I am also good at academics, so I can be
Right.
a teacher as well. And
Hmm.
also I can do anything, for example helping others in art and craft,
Hmm.
and also starting a YouTube channel as well.
Hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Wonderful. Let's hope that all your ideas they turn out to be well for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's do a small activity
Okay,
where you're
ma'am.
going to read some incidents or statements,
Okay.
and after reading each of them, you have to judge whether this person is a miser or a spendthrift.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
so you can head to the second page
Yes, ma'am.
of the session notes, and you're going to see here are some activities or incidents,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So, can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
read the first one, please?
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm.
Having rupees 1000 extra in the pocket and unwell. Walking back home, which is 2 kilometers away. I
Hmm.
think that this person is a miser.
Miser. Okay.
Yes,
What
ma'am.
makes you think that this person is a miser?
Because
Hmm.
the person has 1000 rupees extra in his
Hmm.
pockets, so that he
Hmm.
can spend on booking
Hmm.
a cab or
Hmm.
anything.
Hmm.
And he
Hmm.
is unwell as well, but he
Hmm.
chose to walk back home, which is 2 kilometers away. So I think
Hmm.
that he is the miser. The person is a
Hmm.
miser.
Right. Even though if he is worried about spending money, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Or if he will end up being with 1,000 rupees for next 2 weeks or more, then in that case he can opt for a cheaper form of transport,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Maybe
Such
for
as bus. Yes,
an
ma'am.
auto, or requesting somebody to drop him if his
Yes,
house is
ma'am.
close by, and ask them and return the favor in some way or the
Yes,
other,
ma'am.
right? So at least this person can do that instead of being a miser, especially when he or she is unwell,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay, let's look at the second one.
Okay, ma'am. Spending
Hmm.
rupees 5,000 on a birthday party and struggling to pay the rent. This
Hmm.
person is a spendthrift for sure.
Okay, what makes you think that this person is a spendthrift?
Because the
Hmm.
person spent 5,000 rupees on the birthday party, but
Hmm.
he's struggling to pay the rent. So I think that if he would have thought, the person would have thought that I should
Hmm.
decrease my budget for the birthday party and keep
Hmm.
some amount from that birthday
Hmm.
party's budget for paying the rent, so it would be helpful for the person to pay the
Correct,
rent. Yes,
absolutely. So here, the issue seems to be that this person is unable to prioritize,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
rent has to be has to
Prioritized.
be the priority,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Because if he doesn't have a place to stay, then
Yes,
he
ma'am.
wouldn't even get a chance to celebrate his next birthday,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
instead, he could just call in friends, or maybe he can celebrate it in a low key manner for now,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Or till he overcomes his rent paying issue,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So he or she has to prioritize
Yes,
needs
ma'am.
over wants, like you said.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's look at the third one.
The third one is that putting all the money in investments and not spending on necessities as well.
Hmm.
So here I think that the person is a spendthrift, or you can we
Hmm.
can say there is another word, investor.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
because he is not prioritizing his necessities
Hmm.
and putting all his money in investment. He should
Hmm.
take some amount, keep some amount for his necessities as well,
Hmm.
because
Hmm.
we don't know what will tomorrow, what the future brings for us. Maybe something
Hmm.
is necessary and it is an emergency, so we should
Hmm.
also keep some money in.
Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Very good. Also, another point to consider is when you are putting all your money in investment,
Yes,
it
ma'am.
is very risky,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Chances are that we may lose the entire money, or there might be a delay in getting the money, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's very important to start with a low amount.
Yes, ma'am.
And once we are confident, then maybe we could increase, but consciously keep a
Yes,
track on
yes.
investment as well. Okay, let's look at the fourth one.
The fourth one is having no savings but enjoying life to the fullest. I
Hmm.
think that the person is a spendthrift because
Hmm.
he may have not saved saved
Hmm.
some amount
Hmm.
for future, and
Hmm.
is spending all his money on
Hmm.
unnecessary things, and
Hmm.
is enjoying all the facilities he got.
Hmm.
So I think that the person is a spendthrift.
Hmm. Correct. Yes. He seems to be in a mood where he has assumed that there's no tomorrow. So let's keep
Yes, ma'am.
spending.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
But savings is very important. Like you said, there could be some uncertainties
Yes,
that
ma'am.
could come by. Right? Uncertainties.
Yes, ma'am.
Uncertainties could come by, or we may face some difficult difficulties or challenging times that we must prepare ourselves for.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. Have you come across any such personality where somebody is a miser or a spendthrift? And what have you observed about them?
I haven't come across any person like that, but I think that if a person is a spendthrift and
Hmm.
he always keeps spending his
Hmm.
money on unnecessary things, in future
Hmm.
the person will face many issues. For
Hmm.
example, paying
Hmm.
rent, for
Hmm.
medical bills as well, because
Hmm.
maybe if the person gets infected or get
Hmm.
unhealthy and
Hmm.
has to be admitted in hospital, and the hospital bills
Hmm.
are very high, and
Hmm.
he has no money left. So these
Hmm.
are the issues the spendthrift can face,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
neither he cannot enjoy the life to fullest.
Hmm.
Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am. So
Hmm.
I think that
Right.
these are the issues that
Hmm.
they would face.
Right. So both are extreme personalities,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Yes. So do you think we can strike a balance?
Yes, ma'am.
How? How do you think we can strike a balance?
For example, we
Hmm.
have to use so as much money as it is required,
Hmm.
and don't spend it on unnecessary things. But once in a while, when a
Hmm.
person saves up enough money, so then
Hmm.
they can buy any of the thing they want, but only one
Hmm.
thing. That
Hmm.
if they, for
Hmm.
example, they have a specific thing in mind,
Hmm.
and they are keeping some amount from their earnings. Thus,
Hmm.
that, for example, if they are keeping 1,000 rupees to
Hmm. Hmm.
saving that amount,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
thinking that whenever I will, this
Hmm.
amount will reach to the particular amount and I
Hmm.
will buy this thing. So then
Hmm.
it is good that they can buy once in a while the thing they want, but it is
Hmm.
necessary to buy only things which are required, not too
Hmm.
much things.
Right. Because when we constantly keep buying, then we end up becoming a hoarder. Right? Are you familiar with this term? Hoarder?
No, no, ma'am.
Okay. Hoarder. So basically, hoarder is a person who decides he or she wants to keep all the things to himself or
Okay,
doesn't wants to let go of anything,
okay.
right? And if a spendthrift ends up buying all the things, then we are quite sure that they would have spent a lot of money on every article or item,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So when it is time to give it off, chances are they won't, right?
Yes,
Because they'll claim that I spent so much money on this, I cannot give it to someone else,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
So eventually this person becomes a hoarder where they
Yes,
start
ma'am.
keeping, they keep collecting things, and eventually they have so many things in their home that it becomes very difficult to declutter the space.
Yes, ma'am.
Declutter is when you try to remove the unnecessary things or
Yes,
get rid of a lot of things,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
Okay. All right. So now I have a small task for you. You're going to
Okay,
take about 30 seconds time. If you
okay,
require, you can take more, which would be about 1 minute time. Okay. If you have been given 5 lakh rupees
okay.
money, how would you spend it? Okay, I would want you to plan it in a very strategic manner, considering it's a very heavy amount, and I want you to assume that you have the responsibility to let this particular person know how you have spent it in a meticulous manner. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
your time to think starts now. You have 1 minute time. Let me know when you're
Okay.
ready.
Okay, ma'am. S- Okay, ma'am. I have thought that how to.
You ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Yes,
Okay.
you can start. Hmm.
So first of all, I think that I will keep 1 lakh aside for emergency fund,
Hmm.
because in future if I'll face any financial issue, so I will use that up, and it will be
Hmm.
untouched. I will not use that until and unless I face any financial issue. And
Hmm.
after that, I would for use 50,000 for purchasing some gifts and for
Hmm.
my family members and giving
Hmm.
them. And
Hmm.
after that, 50,000 for
Hmm.
my personal experience,
Hmm.
so for traveling,
Hmm.
and also for these things.
Hmm.
And I would also keep 1 lakh
Hmm.
for my own education and
Hmm.
skill upgrading. For
Hmm.
example, if I want to learn anything, so
Hmm.
I would use that 1 lakh
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
that. And after
Hmm.
that, I would also invest
Hmm.
2 lakhs
Hmm. Hmm.
for investment, and also use
Hmm.
that for trading. So these.
Hmm. Okay, wonderful. But 2 lakhs to start with would be a lot for
I will just
investment,
keep
right?
it as a fund. Yes,
Hmm.
ma'am. I will keep it
Hmm.
as a fund and use
Hmm.
a particular amount, for example,
Hmm.
2,000 and this.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
these are my views.
Okay, great. Excellent. Wonderful. I'm impressed how you quickly divided this huge amount, which is wonderful, and you seem to have allocated it very well, I must say.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So, in future, how would you like to be? Because I'm sure you neither would want to be a miser nor a spendthrift, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how will you strike that balance? Because we are constantly exposed to a lot of not triggers, I would say, but to a lot of things which looks very glamorous, or at least it makes us feel that yes, even I want that, right?
Yes,
It
ma'am.
may look good on me, or I need this product, right? So how will you manage to strike that balance in future?
Okay, ma'am. Sure. So first of all, as I told you that striking a balance is very necessary, and I
Mhm.
have learned that in this age, because whenever I ask my mother that, "Mom, I want this thing and I
Mm,
want that. It looks
mm,
so good. I want to
mm,
purchase this article."
mm,
So
mm,
she says that
mm,
if you want this, then you need
mm,
to save up your money. But if it is your
mm,
need, then for sure
mm,
I'll buy it. So
mm,
this particular thing I will apply in my life, in my
mm,
future, when I will financially independent.
mm,
Then
mm.
I would first of all see that if this thing is of, like, if it is my want or it is my need. If it is
Mm,
my need, for surely I have to purchase that. But if it
mm,
is my want, then I
mm,
will think twice or thrice that is it necessary. If
mm,
How will I use this, how will it benefit me. For
mm,
example, if I'm purchasing a package of skincare, so how will it
mm,
benefit me? It will just make
mm,
me look beautiful, more beautiful,
mm,
and
mm,
others will think that I'm beautiful, and it will help me only in this thing. But
mm,
instead of this, if I'll purchase any package of which will help me upgrade my skill, so it would be
mm,
better for me, and it will benefit me for a longer
mm,
period of time.
mm,
So
mm,
I would, this is how I would strike a balance and think
mm,
twice or thrice, spending on
mm,
my wants and
mm,
needs.
mm.
So this is
Yeah,
how I would strike a
very
balance.
good. Excellent. Very good. I'm very happy. And what makes me um, feel even more happy is that you seem to be very clear in your mind how you want to be, how you want to manage your expenses, and most importantly, the conscious decisions what you
Yes,
want to take in your life, right? Excellent. Wonderful. Keep it up. Very
thank you,
good.
ma'am.
Okay, so coming now to the feedback. As always, Anushka, I've been very impressed by your confidence, right? The way you put across your ideas, it's wonderful. Now, how can you upgrade yourself? You can upgrade yourself with the sentences that you structure, and
Okay,
the second aspect is the vocabulary that you use, right?
okay, ma'am.
So, now, one practice that you can always try is there is no need to be in a hurry to immediately share your responses. I think this is
Okay,
something I would have shared it with you earlier as well,
yes,
right?
ma'am.
So when a question is asked, you can always take few seconds to quickly think, okay, if this is a question, what is the most relevant thing I could share, or how well can I structure what I can share? Okay, because a lot of times what happens is you have been sharing all the ideas, and then you go as, oh, okay, this is it, this is all I have to share,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Has this happened with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, which is why when you structure it, it's also necessary to give a good end to
Okay,
that answer or input,
okay,
right? So, which is why you can think of how I can start, what details I could add, and how I could conclude it, or at least
okay,
add an line of conclusion that, okay, this is where I am ending it at.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, so that's first thing. Secondly, how can you improve vocabulary? I'm sure you might already be doing it,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
But whenever you have assignments, or whenever you're reading something, whenever you're listening to something, make a note of the new words that you come across, right? Understand in what context it is used, right? A lot of times we might have heard of a new word or a term, but we are not sure in which context to use it, right? For example,